Hello, hello, hello. Right. Let's see, where's my groups? I'm just coming on in a little impromptu live. I thought, come on and do a little scrapbook page. Here we go, find my video. Let me mute myself. Hopefully there'll be some people to join me. If not, you can watch on catch up. And why did I stand up? I can't remember what I stood up for. How is everyone? So I have so much of this gorgeous storybook Gnomes Designer Series paper that I thought I'm going to do some scrapbook pages. Say hi if you're watching. There's no set plan for this. I'm just going to wing it. I hope everybody's well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but hi Tricia from California. Hi Lisa. I've got a new September product share, which I say is Smithy's Smithy's Creative Crafting Kit. So it's a share of all the consumables in the Santa Express kit. Suite, sorry. So if you're looking for a share of that, let me know. And you can upgrade to include the bundle as well. So I've got some spaces booked out on that already. Right, so I thought I would come on and do a scrapbook page. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use this gnomes page, because this little gnome house page, toadstools, whatever it is, because it's a bit busy. Let's see. Hi Hazel, hi Janice, hope you're well. You know what, I think I'll use this one. This one's adorable. You know why I'm going to use that? Because I have some excess pieces that I cut out of my electronic machine from another one of the printed papers. So I've got a few bits here I can use up, so I thought, yeah, I'll just come on, have a wee natter, and yeah, do some crafting. That's why I stood up. I need to get my phone charger. I knew there was a reason I stood up, and then I forgot. Oh, and lo and behold, my son has obviously pinched it. However, I do have quite a bit of battery left, so hope everyone's well. Okay, I'm just going to mount this, adhere this sheet to one of the backing cards that you get in the 12 by 12 packs. It's a good way to recycle them. These are good for making albums as well. Lisa, have you been making any albums recently, hun? I'm having a little break from it. Just trying to get back into the cards and stuff. So yeah. Right, I am just going to pop some wet glue on my DSP. I have just got back from, hi Lexi, I've just got back from a visit to the high school, and I've got a false sense of energy. I think it's the adrenaline kicking in because I've done quite a bit today. But you know what, I'm going to ignore it because I want to do some crafting. So I'm going to ignore it. I know I'll crash tomorrow at some point, so I'll be as well just getting creative now. Hi Rebecca, hi Tracy. How is everyone? So, like I say, this isn't planned. I am just going to wing it. So what I want to do is I want to do a couple of photo mats. So one of the reasons I wanted to pick one of the more colourful prints is because I do like the Pacific Point, and I thought I would use that for matting. And then some white. And we'll see how it goes. Hi Brenda. Hope everybody's well. So here's a half sheet, so I could quite easily cut that in half to get a C6 size. So if I cut this in half. Hi Margaret, how are you? You know what, I am going to do, let me see, I'm going to do 5 3/4, I'm going to make it 5 3/4 by 4. 5 3/4 by 4. 5 3/4 by 4. So that's my bottom layer. So let me write that down. 5 3/4 by 4. And then I'll make 2 smaller mats. I hope everybody's well. Right, so I am home alone. Shock horror. I'm always home alone. Thank goodness for crafty pals. That's all I'm saying. Right, I need some white now. Now, I don't need the thick white. I'm just going to use standard white card because it is matted and layered, so it will get thicker itself. Okay, so I want to make this 1/4 inch smaller, so I need 2 pieces that measure 5.5 by 3 3/4. So 5.5 by 3 3/4, and that gives a nice little border. Hazel's just doing the tea dishes, bless. That's one thing that's my husband's job. However, I did do the dishes earlier for him. Even though they were all our dishes. Right, so really simple. If you've never done scrapbooking before, just imagine this is a big card front and you're going to decorate it, but you want to add some photo mats on it to mat and layer and add your photos at a later date. I will be doing one at some point, the colour scheme to go with New Orleans for my little visit that I had the other weekend, so watch out for that. Okay, right, let me just centre them. Now you can make a scrapbook page as intricate or as basic as you like. And I'm not a pro at this at all. I am still very much learning. But I'm so lucky to have some scrapbookers in my team who guide me and inspire me to just get on with it. Right, so my little scrapbook folder is this one. So I decorated it with a little bit of vinyl. It doesn't get easier, you get stronger. And we have a little memories and more card in there. Who remembers this gorgeous suite? This is one for my dogs, one for my kids, another one for the dogs who are just like my babies, me and the husband, me and the husband, me and my friend. I've got lots of different ones. Me and my mum, that was at 6 years old, that photograph. You could do lots of styles. This is one of my favourites with the butterfly design. That was the last celebration, not the one that's just finished, the one before. So there's Roxy and Millie, and I've done some inking with the masks and things like that. This is also one of my favourite ones, flowers that I've bought and put in the house. So yeah, I am just adding and adding to that, and I know that you can extend it out, this book. I was gifted this, so I don't know when you would be able to buy it, I'm afraid. So has everybody had their tea and all organised? Right, so I think what I want to do is I want to use, will I put these down flush? I think I will. Now when I put my mats down, I just tend to glue in the middle, because more often than not I tend to tuck things in behind them, or you can put things on the top of them. I just kind of make it up as I go. That's the best way. Hi Dawn, have you been busy crafting? Haven't seen any of your makes shared recently. You'll need to pop some in the group. I think the last thing I saw was it a memory box, you know, the shadow frames. It was gorgeous. Hazel and Dave's had pork belly slices done in gravy with mash. Wow. We were going to have mince and tatties. However, my son phoned at 4:30 to say there's a thing at the high school at 6. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I'd forgotten. So thankfully he remembered. But it went really quick, so it was fine. Can't believe he's going to high school, secondary school next year. Right, here is a very basic layout. Now, what I think I'll do is I'm going to use one of my retired punches. I am going to use the triple banner punch. Now, there's 3 settings on this. An inch and a half, and 2 inches. And I'm going to do some little banners that will tuck under both of these photo mats, just to add a little bit of colour. The sweat is absolutely annoying me. I don't know if I'm going through the perimenopause or whatever it is, but I have just been a hot mess all night and all day. And I'm like, no, what's going on? Right, I had some white scrap. Right, let me cut some of this. Right, so let's have an inch of white. Other coordinating colours are, I think, a little bit Bermuda Bay, and I think that's Calypso Coral if I'm right. Yes, it is. Calypso Coral. Now, do I actually have Calypso Coral? I think there's one colour I'm missing out of the whole set. Let's go with Poppy Parade then, because there's a little bit of Poppy Parade in here. There we go. You can see I've got lots of scraps. So let's make sure, let's cut this one down to an inch as well. And another colour I think I'll have, you know what I think I might go for? Balmy Blue. Yeah, let's go for Balmy Blue. Hi, Susan. And here is Balmy Blue. Oh, the pollen. Oh, excuse me. The pollen must be strong just now. Or maybe it's because I've sprayed some body spray. I've got lots of allergies. It's really annoying, but it doesn't stop me spraying myself. Right, okay, let's get some little banners done. So, all we do, I know this is retired, guys, but if you've got it, you're as well trying to use it. These last forever. Our punches are just amazing. Okay, get that in like so. And see these little bits, you can use them to add little sections to the sides, etc. That looks quite funky. Okay, right, I'm going to chop these down to, I'm going to do the red one 3 inches, the blue one 2 inches, or 2.5, and the white one 2. And that'll give a little kind of like waterfallish type effect, like a gradual incline or decline. Hi Stephanie. Thank you for saying bless you, Tricia. Right. Now if you have circle punches and things like that, they're really handy for doing scrapbook pages. You can build up little elements of shapes and what have you. Right, let's get this one stuck down first. Now, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to use my take your pick tool to pick it up and pop it down there. So I've got a feeling my hands are a bit sticky with the heat. So I'll try and not keep my, I'll try and keep my grubby fingers off it. Now that bit needs a little bit more glue. Hope everybody's well. Hello Debbie. Hi Ruth. Right, got a little bit smudgy glue, but you know what, that doesn't matter. Right, let's get these ones stuck on now. If you wanted, you could stamp on top of these to give it more dimension, or you can decorate it with little coordinating jewels and stuff like that. Oops. Make sure they're nice and straight. Then this one will go here. See how I just make it up as I go? If I was more organised, I probably would have die cut out some playful alphabet words. Because what I like to do is you could put winter here, or festive, or someone's name if it's maybe for a December birthday or something like that. So that's quite good. I am going to have to grab my little portable fan. Hang on a second. This is terrible. I messaged my boss earlier and I said to her, what can you recommend for night sweats? And she went, go and get HRT. And I went, what? No, that wasn't the recommendation I was looking for, thanks. Oh dear. It's too expensive to have a fan on all night though, isn't it? I don't know if any of you lovelies have had any experience with waking up absolutely sweaty Betty. It's not very nice. Right, get this back in shot a little minute. I'll let the video catch up a wee bit. Hopefully that fan isn't too annoying. So let me give you a little close-up of what those little elements look like. They're quite nice. Easy peasy. Right, so what I can do now is I can start adding some of these fussy cut elements. How gorgeous are those? You can put them on the mat in the corner, you can overlap, you can add other little sections in. I might add some white layers. I think what I'll do is I'll add 2 mats with red, and I'll make them 3x2. Let's see, 3x3 even. Let me do a little one like that. At least I had HRT for night sweats. I was on them for 5 years, came off last month, and they're back. Not as bad, but back. Oh, bless. It's just really hard to get an appointment now for doctors and what have you. Right, this one I'm going to do 3x4. So 3x3 and 3x4. So I need some more white. So 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 is the inside mat for one, and then 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 for the second one. So I'm getting both of those bits off of that one little strip. Lovely jubbly. Right, so it's really hard to pick up pieces of card when you've got extensions on. They're starting to annoy me already. Right, let's pop this one here. Loving these colours as well. Is anyone else sitting at their craft desk just now? Or are you just getting over your dinner? Sitting relaxing with a cup of feet up, pyjamas on, comfy baffies. Hazel had a gel but don't have night sweats as much. Right. Because somebody had said to me, because I have ME, a lot of the menopause, premenopause symptoms tend to be similar, like irregular, what would you call it? Your body can't regulate temperature very well and things like that. So, and brain fog, which you all know I've already got brain fog, lots of it. So I might not actually notice it as much, but I have noticed for a couple of months now, these night things are a bit annoying. So, right, oops. Now make sure these are all going on nice and straight. Take your time, don't rush it like I am. Pop this one down here, and you can see it coming together. I mean, these don't need to be all singing, all dancing. The main thing is you're showing off the gorgeous, gorgeous products, the paper, the patterns, the colours, and then you are adding, now this one's a little bit squint, you are adding all your own special photos onto it at a later date, so that's quite nice. Right, how handsome is he? He is adorable. One of the sheets, there is actually, oh here we go, there's like a female one. How beautiful is she? How beautiful is that? Imagine making this for someone that maybe stays in Canada or stays in a snowy country. These are just gorgeous. Right, I'm going to put Moose Man here. Now I'm not bothered about having any 3D dimension. I will overlap him slightly off the edge though. Isn't he gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Now these two large mats are for the photos. These these are for showing off the fussy cut images. Right, the only ones I've got here are toadstools, so I am going to cut out some more because there is a sheet that has got the most adorable little foxies on it. I'll show you it, there it's there. And I mean, look at this for the B-side. How cool is that? Hello, Gemma. It is beautiful, and this as well. So I'm using one of these sheets for the penguin Christmas cards at my live on Saturday. I think it's this one I'm using. I made some cards using the blue the other day. They're quite nice. It's too easy just to hold on to your fancy papers. So I'm making a point of using it up. Don't tell anybody, I've actually got another 2 full packets of this. But never mind. If you love it, you love it. Okay, so we've got little bunny rabbits on here as well. Let me cut out a little fox. Can anybody hear that fan buzzing? It's not annoying, is it, guys? Because I've kind of in a hot sweat, now I feel like my skin is cold and that I'm getting the chills because of the cold air blowing on me. But you know what? You can't have it both ways, Tricia. Let me turn it off for a second. Now I'm getting cold. Oh, jeez, oh. Oh, now it's eerily quiet. Oh, dear. So, yeah, my son's quite excited about starting the secondary school next year. They were more interested in looking at the gym hall in the gym, which is really good. Hazel's trying to use up the DSP to make cards for work colleagues to buy. Oh, that's great. That's good. I think I've got a bit of pile like this that I've kept. I really, really do need to try and get through that. Look at this wee guy. Got to have him. Now, if you're careful, just watch if 2 images are relatively close to each other, because it's nice to try and leave a little border, just to make it pop a little bit more. How sweet is he, though? How sweet. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have put in my live events for the next 7 Saturdays on my Facebook page, because I kept forgetting. Well, the last couple I've forgotten to actually set up the event to the night before or on the morning of, and that's not so good. So, half an hour, job done, don't need to worry about it until November. Tricia can only hear the fans in your own house, 96 degrees Fahrenheit now. Wow, that's warm, isn't it? That is warm. Right, okay, I'm just going to pop this wee guy here. You can put them anywhere you like, though. You can put them in the corner. They're just so sweet. So I'm going to set that there. You can add Wink of Stella to give it a little bit of bling. And you can see that we actually have these so that they're facing each other, almost like a mirror image. It's the same for these smaller images. You get ones that face each other too. So if you wanted to make a romantic card for your partner or something, or a Christmas card that says to both of you, you could have the male and the female there, or the 2 males or the 2 females. That would look quite nice as well. So, okay, so let's do that. That's that one down. Now I need to find that stamp set I was using. Do you know when, like, things are right there but they're not right there? Where's my gnome set? Where is my gnome set? Oh, here it is. Right. So see, for instance, here, we could do this one, this sentiment from the coordinating stamp. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. I think I'll try and pop that there. You know me so well, I'm going to pop this down here, and I'm going to put the other little fox down here like so. I'm just going to overlap them because they're friends. Look, oh, isn't that adorable? Hi, Sharon. Nice to have you here. Whoops. Let me put it on its back. How cute is that? Nearly popped it on upside down. What a silly sausage. Right, now to get my Pacific Point ink, my favourite blue. Favourite blue of all time. Always get it all over my fingers though. So, I was going to be very careful. That's black. That was from earlier. Huh. Okay, so a couple of sentiments. We're going to do You Know Me So Well down here. Now, I think that's maybe a little bit tight, so what I'll do is I'll stamp it on a piece of white, and then I'll use one of my retired circle punches. You know, I really need to re-ink a lot of my pads. I'm just being so lazy. Right, so I need a little circle punch. And of course, they're nowhere to be seen. Oh, here it is. So this is a 1.5. I think this will be a fine size. So You Know Me So Well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through, run it across very gently my ink pad, just to give it a little bit of a border so it pops out a wee bit more. See, that's quite nice. I like it. Now, it shows how warm it is in here. My chamois, I just washed it the other day and it's already drying up. It's really warm here. See, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about the heat, because next thing you know, it'll be woolly warmer weather. And when Scotland gets cold, that's it for months. Freezing. Right, so the other one was Your Kindness Doesn't Go Unnoticed. So let's see. I think I'll maybe pop that there actually. And I'll stamp that in. I'll stamp that in blue as well. Right, let me stick this on. I'm going to pop, make sure it's the right side. If you've already stamped on both sides because you misstamped, make sure you stick the good side down. Good side up, sorry, bad side down. Right, here we go. I've got a sheet of these open somewhere else, but typical, when you're looking for something, it's just never there. Never there. Okay, a little bit glue on there. And I'm just going to kind of pop it in the corner there. Love it. This one, I think I'll actually do it in Poppy Parade. I've changed my mind. Let me get my Poppy Parades. You could use Real Red as well. Poppy Parade, where are you? Poppy Parade is in the Brights family. The Real Red is in the Regals. So it just depends what shade you prefer. Okay, right. Now this is where the pressure's on, because if I do not stamp it nice, I'm going to have to go over it with another layer. Ta-da! But that's the beauty of these blocks. 9 times out of 10 I can stamp it straight. Ta-da! Do you like that? Is it just my house, or is it starting to get really dark? Can't believe how quick the autumn sets in as soon as September hits. I do like the winter months, the autumn and winter. I do. I like cozy nights in. Cozy nights in. Cozy pyjamas. I've just actually ordered some new pyjamas off my friend's mum, the Avon lady in the village. Got some new pyjamas and stuff, so I'm excited about getting them. Right, now, what else does this need? I think it is saying, don't add any more, Tricia. We're going to overcrowd it. Let's see if there's any bling that I could possibly add a little bit of. Right, let's see now. I think if I use some of these adhesive back sequins, I think they would be nice, some of the pearlescent white ones. You could use the Real Red rhinestones, the basic rhinestones. You could use basic pearls and colour them with your Stampin' Blends. I've got these glossy dots as well that I've only used a little bit. The blue would be quite nice. Yeah, I think I'll use these. There, talked myself into it. Right, so back to the take your pick tool, and we want the, well, these are really sticky. That's a good thing. We want to lift one of these up with the take your pick tool. Right, there's a smaller, that's a medium-sized one. There's a small one. I think I'll put the bigger one, which is really sticky. I think I'll put that over here. Spread it out in threes. Yeah, I like that. Okay, then we'll pop some down here. So again, I'll just use the 3 sizes. Big one there. I'll make this one a little bit different. I'll kind of cascade them down according to size. Oops, putties came off. Yeah, these are really sparkly, they're really nice. They're quite flat as well for posting. They're a little bit more flush than, say, an adhesive backed sequin. So you'd maybe get away with that as a normal sized later, as long as you didn't have too many mats and layers and things. There's so much you can do with this. If you've got any greenery or foliage die cuts, you can put them in behind, or snowflakes, hearts. Like I say, if you've got all the different sizes of circle punches, you can make up little clusters in the corner. Yeah, but I think that is it about done. I'm happy with that. And how long was that? That's not even half an hour. So that's good. Yeah. So I hope this inspires you to try and just do a basic scrapbook page layout. Sometimes you go to make a card and you think, oh, I've made too many cards this week, or I've not got the mojo to make a card. Even though the catalogue's there full of inspiration, sometimes you still can't have the mojo. So just go for something else. A little 3D project, or a little scrapbook page, or a little book or something. Thank you, you're so kind. Thanks, Han. So yeah, this is the first scrapbook page in this mini catalogue that I've done. So I'm glad to add this to my doodah, my big book. Okay guys, I'll go just now. My other phone where the comments is showing has just died. But that's me finished anyway. I will upload this to YouTube, so feel free to share any scrapbook layouts that you've done in the Crafty Stampin' Club group, in this group. And yeah, share your inspirational projects and be inspired and just enjoy the friendships, guys. Okay, thanks for coming on, and I'll see you all again. Bye.